It has been one of the warmest days of the year so far. It feels more like June than May around here in Birmingham on a Tuesday afternoon. We made it to 86, and we're watching the radar, but there's really not that much happening here in central Alabama. Still might see a brief thunderstorm or two. All the attention at the moment is up toward the north, across parts of Missouri and into Iowa, western Illinois. We've already had some pretty significant thunderstorms around Chicago this morning, but what's going on here in northern Missouri is the beginning of what could be a pretty substantial severe weather threat for eastern Iowa, western Illinois, northern Missouri, and then what's going on down here likely becomes a much more significant threat across Arkansas and maybe northern Louisiana, northeastern Texas, and southeastern Oklahoma, so that at some point into Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, we potentially have severe weather occurring all the way from southern Wisconsin down into Texas and then across Arkansas and potentially up toward western Illinois. So that's the zone to watch for tonight. Now, the reason that this doesn't necessarily just come screaming toward Alabama is because the main jet stream here, all the energy with it goes toward the north. It races up across Chicago, then the Great Lakes, and this is 11 o'clock on Wednesday evening, and we're left with this southwest flow aloft across Mississippi and Alabama and Tennessee, and what we'll find is all the storminess that developed in this zone, well, it starts to come down here toward Tennessee and Mississippi and Kentucky, and then it just kind of stalls right in here in this area that I'm kind of scribbling on, northwestern Alabama through Mississippi, Louisiana, middle Tennessee, and then up into Kentucky. It just gets stuck there because it's got nowhere to go. The jet stream is not pushing it along. We stick with this persistent southwest flow aloft through at least Wednesday and Thursday. So storm motion will be like this, but there's not going to be a whole lot to pull it eastward. So here's the SPC outlook Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, and we've got our two hot spots here, southern Missouri through Arkansas and into eastern Oklahoma, northeastern Texas, and then Iowa, northeastern Missouri, and into Illinois. In both cases, some pretty significant severe weather is possible. Another severe weather outbreak, strong tornadoes could develop here as well as very large hail. And all this is staying west of Alabama, it's west of Middle Tennessee, and even really west of Memphis until early tomorrow morning. Then Wednesday into early Thursday, that threat starts to shift toward the east, so that places like Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, West Tennessee, down to Memphis and northeastern Arkansas are getting hit with it again. Around Alabama, we will call for an impact day on Wednesday and Thursday because we think there will be potential for a few stronger thunderstorms in this zone. Places like Fayette, Jasper, Addison, Arley, Cullman, Huntsville, Decatur, Florence, Athens, down toward Carrollton and Reform, and even down toward Sumter County. And, of course, this extends over to Mississippi and into West Tennessee, too. The greater risk of severe weather would be from around Franklin, Colbert, Lauderdale, and Limestone counties northwest, and that's mainly Wednesday afternoon through Wednesday evening. So let's focus here on central Alabama at the moment. Heavy storms after sunset on Wednesday. Most of this would be gusty winds and hail. There's potential that a storm could have a tornado with it, but I'm not really expecting a whole lot. And here's the key. Northwest of Birmingham is where we think the greater risk of severe weather is going to be. So as we look at the map here, Blount, Jefferson, we're kind of right on the line. Madison County, we're right on the line. But from Cullman and Jasper, westward, Hamilton, Haleyville, Russellville, Florence, Muscle Shoals, yeah, we've got to be on the lookout for more active thunderstorms. And here's how it's going to work based on the HRRR model. We've got our thunderstorms that are out here toward the west over Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri through 11 o'clock on Wednesday evening. And then look at this big complex going across Wisconsin. Boy, I tell you what, when that thing gets moving, that's going to be a whopper of a storm. Then you get up here into Illinois, down through Missouri, another band of storms, East Texas. This is really late. By the way, if you're watching this and you're wondering, well, this SPC thing was a bust, wait it out. It still may happen over Arkansas and into Missouri, certainly overnight. 2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon, you notice there's still not a whole lot happening around here. We just don't have that much to talk about Wednesday. In fact, it's going to feel like summertime around here. Then Wednesday night, here it comes. There's our line of thunderstorms, no longer the outbreak that it was, but some of these still could be severe, approaching eastern Mississippi around 8 o'clock Wednesday evening. That guy right there, if that really exists, that could be a problem in Franklin County or Marion County after midnight into Thursday morning. Now, do we know for sure? No, this is a forecast model. but it's a pretty good indication that there'll at least be a few strong thunderstorms around. Then some of these are even going to be rumbling up around Huntsville, Athens, Decatur, Hartselle, Coleman, maybe even Marion County, Winston County, and then to northeastern Mississippi through early Thursday morning. So in the Birmingham area, we're just cloudy. We get a few spotty showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm coming up on Wednesday afternoon. Forecasting a high at 85. We hit 86 on Tuesday at least. That was not the official high, but that was the highest at the point that I recorded this. So 85 on Wednesday, not out of the question. By the way, that's average for early June. Here's our 7-day forecast for Central Alabama. Impact weather Wednesday and Thursday. And then, of course, Good Friday and Easter Sunday are not correct there, but you get the idea. Good Friday is here, and we're going to deal with some showers. And those showers will be persistent, on again, off again, through Friday and Saturday. And maybe we can luck up and get these things out of here by Sunday morning. Of course, Easter Sunday is here, not Monday. I forgot to move the icon. Good news is, beyond that, we get a little period here where the weather gets quieter and drier through Monday and Tuesday of next week. And if you've been waiting to plant, now may be your time, because I don't see any more freezes in our near future.